Is it possible to sell anything online without having a following? Well, that's what we're going to cover in today's video. So you're thinking of selling online products. Maybe you already sell online products, whether that's an e-commerce product, an online course, coaching program, software, affiliate products. It really doesn't matter. And you're wondering, well, is this even possible without having a following whatsoever, or a very small following? Can I make this a success? But before I go into that, let me know in the comments how many followers you have on any social media platform, whether that's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. And if you drop your Instagram username in the comments, I might just give you a cheeky follow. Well, I can tell you that it is possible because my business hit 100,000 a month, and your pet dog probably had more followers than I did at the time. But the question is, how do you do it, Stas? How do you go from no followers to 100 grand a month, 10 grand, 50 grand, whatever the figure is? Well, keep watching to the end of this video because I'm going to reveal to you step by step exactly how you can do what I did. What you need to realize is that followers and likes don't pay the bills. And what I mean by that is it's not the amount of followers that you have that matters, but it's the quality of the followers that you have. I personally know influencers who have got tens of thousands of followers, in some platforms, in some cases, hundreds of thousands of followers, and they still live at home with their parents. Now, there's nothing wrong with living at home with your parents, but the perception is, well, if I have 100,000, 1 million followers, I'm gonna make lots of money online. And I can honestly say it couldn't be further from the truth. Hey, Mum, yeah, I did it, 1 million followers. I know, it's unbelievable, right? Move out? Look, Mum, we've been having this conversation for months. No, I cannot afford to move out. I barely make any money from this. I told you. By the way, what's for dinner tonight? And did you wash my favorite blue shirt? Yeah? Okay, and look, please don't wait up for me tonight. I'm gonna be home late. There are two main ways when it comes to selling digital products online. What are the two ways? Well, the first way is the old school way, the traditional way that I used to do it and many others are still doing. And what is that way? Well, it's build up an audience of people first, then take your product and try and sell it to them. And look, I'm not saying that it doesn't work, but it's just a more time-consuming way to do it, and it's harder to judge the success of your audience until you offer that product. So that's the first way. Build up an audience, take your product, and sell it to them. What is the second way? And this is the way that I personally prefer, and that is to sell your product to your audience while you're building them. That way you know that the audience you're building are gonna be buyers and not just browsers. And there's a very big difference between having a following that are browsers and having a following that are buyers. So how do you build a following of buyers and sell your products when you are getting started? Let me just get rid of this before I get started. So, the first thing is to understand where your audience is hanging out. So the people you want to sell to, the people you serve, your ideal customers, where do they hang out? Well, the most common places include things like Facebook groups, forums, YouTube channels, Instagram accounts, and you want to start hanging out in those same places. Now, what you want to do is not just hang out in those places, but you want to contribute. You want to provide some kind of value. You want to provide some kind of assistance to those people. So what do I mean by that is, let's just say you are a fitness professional. You're a personal trainer and you want to sell your fitness products. You want to go and find a bunch of Facebook groups to do with people who want to get in shape. And then for absolutely free, you want to provide people with value, you want to answer their questions, and you just want to show that you can help them for absolutely free. So you can help them for absolutely free in exchange for nothing. What this will do is two things. Number one, it will build you as the authority and the expert in that space. And number two, it's gonna then make them want to follow you and your material. Now, naturally, you then need a place to drive those people to. So the easiest way to do this is set up a free Facebook group of your own. So that every time you contribute in other people's Facebook groups, forums, and all of that good stuff, when people see stuff that you have got going on and they see that you have got a free Facebook group that they can join, they are much more likely to join that as well. What this exercise is gonna do is it's gonna help you build a micro audience of people in your ecosystem. Whether that's 20, 30, 50 people, it really doesn't need to be much. Then you are gonna control the content that they see. So the next step is to find out from those people exactly what their struggles are, what their pain points are, and what do they wanna learn. Why are you doing this? Well, it's a data collection exercise, because if you ask your 20, 30, 50 people, your micro audience, what they want to learn, and then you provide the solution to them, they should probably buy that solution. So in other words, you're going to find out from your micro audience what they want, and then you're going to create a product that fulfills that need. What this does is it creates buyers, and you know exactly what to sell, you know exactly what price point to sell it at, and you know exactly what to include in your products. And every time I have done this, I have never made less than £2,000 from this small exercise. Now, how do you sell the actual product? Well, it's very simple. All you need is a smartphone, a whiteboard, and maybe a marker. You're gonna go in the group, you're gonna do a video selling your concept, your idea, and see how many people buy. That's it. We call this the scale test, because if you can sell your product off of a whiteboard, no fancy slides, no fancy timers, no fancy funnels, no ads, absolutely nothing, then when we do add all of that stuff, well, your product and your offer is gonna absolutely fly. But also, imagine if you made £2,000 in the next 30 days. That's gonna give you money to invest in tools, ads, software, everything you're gonna need to then get your business to the next level, whether it's 10K, 50K, 100K plus selling digital products. So let's recap the process. You are gonna start your own ecosystem online, usually in the form of a Facebook group. You're then gonna go to other Facebook groups, forums, Instagram accounts, YouTube channels, and you're gonna provide value for absolutely free and attract those people to your audience, to your Facebook group. And you're gonna build a micro audience over here. You're then gonna ask your audience what they wanna learn, what they're struggling with, what is the problem they're trying to solve. And you're just gonna create a product that solves that problem. You're gonna do a sale using nothing but a smartphone, a whiteboard, and a marker, and that's it. And that's how you're gonna generate your first sale online. And then what that's gonna give you is the data and the analysis to know exactly what type of people wanna buy your product and exactly what type of people resonate with your offer. Then, and only then, can you go about building your audience further. Because until you know exactly what type of buyers you wanna attract, you're just gonna be attracting any Tom, Dick, and Harry from the street. And remember, it's quality, not quantity. Now let's talk about how much money does each one of your followers bring you. This is also known as the value per follower concept. So let's just imagine you have 10,000 followers on Instagram and you make £10,000, dollars a month. That means each follower is bringing you approximately £1 per month. That's not great. Now imagine you have 10,000 followers, but you make £100,000 or dollars every single month. Well, now you're making £10 per follower that follows you. So you see the biggest difference there. And this is why you want to focus on building buyers, not followers. Because remember, followers and likes don't pay the bills, my friends. So to work out how much money you make per follower, take the total number of followers that you have on 1 or 2 social media platforms and divide it by your monthly revenue. And that will give you your money profit per follower that you currently have. And you will very quickly begin to understand whether you have built buyers or whether you have built followers in your business. So the main thing I want you to take away from this video is that it is possible to sell online products without a following, and that you should always build buyers, not followers. In other words, sell the products while you're building the audience. Don't wait until you've reached a certain level, a certain plateau before you sell your offers to your marketplace. But if all that is a little bit too much hard work for you and it takes too long, let me show you the fastest way to build followers in seconds. Are you ready? This is gonna blow your mind. So what you do is you go to your Instagram account, you look at your followers and you highlight that number. Then what you go and do is you just choose whatever number you want and enter it here, click the enter button, and voila, you have got however many followers you want to. FBI, open up! I hope this video was useful and it really opened up your mind to followers versus buyers. And look, if you need help in growing buyers, not followers, in scaling your digital product business, coaching, affiliate products, masterminds, selling high ticket, whatever it is, then there's a link in the description where you can book a call with me and my team to see if we're a good fit to work together. Or we also have some free training on the 5 keys to grow any digital product business. The link is also in the description. Check it out. And please leave a comment and let me know how many followers you have got at the time of watching this video. And also, please share the video if you found it useful. So thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.